Hi, my name's Robert Young. I make jewellery, I make eternity rings, and I just wanted to have a little tell you essentially from my point of view about making eternity rings and what makes a better eternity ring from my perspective. Firstly, I think it's really important to try and set a budget for yourself when choosing an eternity ring. So you kind of got a budget to work with, you kind of got an understanding of where that might fit within the whole scheme of things. My preference for you is, if you are on a tight budget, is not to overdo it with the amount of stones, because generally with stones, diamonds, etc., you pay for what you get. I would be suggesting you try for a better quality stone that sparkles really beautifully rather than a lot of stones. From my perspective about making these, I always think that in low light, when your diamonds sparkle, that's kind of, when you go into the cinema and you're sitting there and you just look down at your hand and your stones are sparkling, then that's kind of, from my point of view, I think that's a really nice ring. When time allows, I try and hand pick every single stone for my eternity ring, so that not only do they blend really nicely together, they sit well together, but also that from every batch of, say, a 2-pointer or a 5-pointer or a 6-pointer, whatever it happens to be size stone, is that from every batch that I manage to get the very best that I can from that batch, so that they all are as good as they can be. That's only when time allows. When time doesn't allow, then sometimes it's a bit urgent, and the quality of the stones is still the same, but it just doesn't have quite that same hand-picking service that I'm able to provide. In terms of style, I've got quite a few styles in my collection you might want to have a look at. But then also, we can break some rules and break some boundaries and create some new stuff. What I really love doing is making jewellery that is so personal to the people that are owning it, or the person owning it, that it becomes irreplaceable because it is so personal. So that might involve actually sitting down with you and talking to you about your life history, and coming up with an eternity ring that kind of fits that build. So it might be an unusual shape or an contemporary eternity ring, but it's about your life. Most people are completely and utterly unique, and so that's kind of what I try and explore. That kind of covers it today. I'll come back and talk a little bit about engagement rings and wedding rings as well. Thanks for having a look. Bye.